Hey everybody, Travis Holzem with Food Forest Abundance, Minnesota. Coming to you from Norwood, Young America, Monday morning. I don't know, what is it, the 17th today or something like that, or 18th? I don't know, I can't remember. It's the heat. But just gonna show you where I am at on this raised garden bed area. Got one of them is filled. A couple of them are just about filled up, but I have cardboard in every one of them. Starting to put layers of leaves and twigs and sticks and branches in the bottom, and then we're going to fill them with soil and then plant them out. But today my goal is to finish the fence on the outside, or at least get all the posts in the ground today. On Friday, I only got, 1, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 15 posts I got in the ground on Friday. So I have about 15 to go today. And I don't know, I'm gonna try a different strategy to make it go faster and get that done today. And then all I have to do is put up the top rail and the bottom rail and attach the fencing to it, and that's done. I have to build a gate, but I'm not worried about the gate right now. Just want to get the fence up because there's already deer coming through here. Before I laid down the landscape fabric, there was hoof prints all over the place, and they kept tripping over my orange string I had laid out for the perimeter of this area. So every morning I had to come and fix it because of damn deer. But I'm going to turn you around and you can see where I'm at and see what I've done, and just keep following along. Okay, here I got this whole first row done, and I'm doing the back, starting the back row in a few minutes, and then I'm going to finish this here, and then I got a couple of posts to put here, and then this is going to be a gate wide enough to get a four-wheeler in here. As you can see, I left a big path down the middle here, so you can get in here with your lawn equipment to harvest. And then in between each, since I had so much room here, there's plenty of room in between each row. And on the outside, once this fence is up, still have 3 feet of space in between on the edges. And I think on the front side here, I got 12 feet of space at the entrance. But yeah, on this side, 3 feet of space. And then on the end, there's 3 feet of space on the end back there. At the other end. But that's where I'm at. Here, check out this asparagus, and I don't know if you can see how tall that is. It's bending over. It's probably 8 feet tall. Yeah, it's absolutely crazy. This stuff is just nuts, growing crazy. And another thing that popped up the other day, it's doubled in size since I found it. Look at, there's corn growing here, and I gotta check all the rest of these out, see if there's anything valuable, or they're just some invasive weeds we need to pull out before I sheet mulch this area. And look at all this asparagus. Look at the size of that one back there. That's the size of a mini baseball bat that you'd buy at a Minnesota Twins game or whatever. It's that thick. And yeah, I meant to take some of this home last week and make it for dinner, but I keep forgetting, so maybe I'll remember to grab some today. But it's just crazy how much this just keeps popping up. And down on the other end, I found some rhubarb coming up, so I'm going to dig that up and place it on the outside edges of the fence underneath the trees out there, and let it keep growing wild. And then we got all of this asparagus over here. Look at that big bushel right there. Some big ones. There's a nice thick one there. Look at the size of that thing. It's 4 feet high and it's an inch thick. There's more over there. And it just keeps coming up. Every day you see new ones popping up. Here's, where's another one? I just saw one. But look at, here's all these new ones coming up. They're all over. They just keep popping up. So this area will be the just a perennial asparagus bed. I'm just gonna let it grow, keep growing and multiplying, and you know, it's just gonna keep reseeding itself and growing. And then we gotta weed this out and then put some mulch down out here. And see, and there's a trench that goes all along the outside of this to funnel all the water down through this corner. It slants down, and then there's a tiny little, I don't know what they call it, French drain that runs down to a swale in between the two parcels. This is a 5-acre parcel here, and then that's a 5-acre parcel next to it, but there's a swale going down the middle of it. It's part of this property. It's just, I think that's alfalfa growing out there. Yeah, and then you have look at that patch of horseradish back there. I don't know if you can see how bushy that stuff is getting. That stuff's 3 feet high back there. And all the trees. Look, this is this the honeyberry? Actually, this one I didn't see much on. But look at all the apples on here. There's hundreds of apples. This red currant, look at the red currants all over the place. Aren't those beautiful? And a couple of days they're all gonna be red. And I'm gonna bring some home and make some jelly or something. And then this cherry tree, look at, they're all starting to turn red. They're still a little tart. I tried one this morning. And then we got pear tree here. And let's see, I don't know. I don't see many on this tree. Sure, it's just slow to go. And we got this plum tree here. That thing is, see, it looks like the plum trees are a little bit slower than the rest. But I did notice some plums down that row of plum trees. Another pear tree, and you got pears all over this thing. There's one there. And those one are, see, they grow upside down. It's kind of crazy. But yeah, all pears. And what we got, another cherry tree with all them red cherries on there. And some more red currant. Then we got an oak. I believe that's an oak that's growing with that. The other one has the exact same thing growing on there. So the original owner of this property planted it out that way. Here's another apple tree full of apples. And honeyberry. It's got all these pretty little purple berries on it. I don't know if you can see those. And they're really sweet. They taste great. And down here we go to another honeyberry. This one, let's see. I don't see many on this one yet. Another apple tree. These ones are growing really fast. And another red currant. See, look how big this red currant bush is. And man, you can harvest so much off of there. And that's some what is it called, thistle? Oh, no, The name's escaping me, but I'm going to have it dug up and placed elsewhere. And stinging nettle is what it is. But it looks like it was planted there for a purpose. Maybe for pest control or something. I don't know. Here we got a pear tree, and we got a... I'll go walk around the other side. I don't want to scare her too much. But there's a robin's nest with the birds sitting on. Oh, they're gone. I don't know if you can see that nest up there. Must be out looking for worms. And then here's another pear tree. And this one's full of pears also. And they're all starting to turn color. Another red currant, apple, honeyberry, and then I already took you around the other side. But that's what I'm gonna do today. Let me turn around. It's supposed to get to 90 something degrees today, I think, or 90, whatever. So I'm gonna try to wrap this up by at least 2 o'clock, because then I have an hour drive home and I gotta get through Bloomington traffic, which totally sucks no matter what time you go. I actually had, coming from Apple Valley to Norwood Young America, and take Cedar to 494. 6:45 I get to